Hey everybody, welcome to episode 14 of Pixel Force Podcast. We are professional, I'm trying to make up words. Let's just get the introductions out of the way. I'm Brad.
I am a professional. My name is Corey. I am a professional.
I'm not, but I'm Zach.
What's a professional?
Webster's Dictionary defines a professional as, let's see, it just says Jake Church.
Alright, yeah. So
I thought you
look
said
up
you were
professional in the dictionary. That's who I am.
Look up the word swag, you'll see me like with some thumbs up and like
Yeah,
kiss the
no.
cook kind of apron.
It's right there next to fuck you.
I don't think you know your alphabet, Corey.
You're probably not.
Alrighty, it's been a little while since we've been back together. I'm not gonna lie. It's been
Yeah.
a minute.
Not gonna lie.
Episode 13 was...
It-
2 weeks ago.
We
About 2
we
weeks
had
ago.
a tragic loss. I killed my personality.
It's true.
Almost killed the entire production.
The production almost went down, but we had to regroup. We had to re-brainstorm. That's not a word. I made that one up. And you know what? Now we're good. We're great. And I'm calm. I'm cool and collective. And you can't send me back to any more anger management classes. I've done enough.
We buried all those bodies. It's cool.
Yep.
Yeah, we had to kill our entire HR department.
They were going to
They
snitch
kept
on what
just-
we were doing
They
in here.
kept just fucking bringing in the worst people.
Yeah.
I didn't think we were gonna have a use for that cave anymore, but hey, look,
Hey,
everything
we're
works
out of the cave, first
We're
of
in
all.
a-
and
we're
now,
in a
now it's
pretty-
for sale. So
And now that cave is for sale. But
If
we
any
have
of
to
you-
warn you, since we're selling it, people have died in that cave.
no. If you want a killing-less cave that's about 1,500 feet deep, call me up.
Just don't go down the tunnel to the
6,
left.
7,
Yeah,
5,
just don't
3,
go down the
9.
tunnel to the left that looks like the catacombs in France. Because
Oh my
it
God.
will be like...
Because they are the catacombs in France.
Yeah,
Yes.
because...
Our cave from San Diego goes right to France.
That's got to be like one of the sketchiest places to visit.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
yeah.
I couldn't
Down there.
imagine.
All the, what is it, just like millions of bones on the wall?
Do
Absolutely.
are you guys into like visiting haunted places and stuff?
Fuck no.
No?
wait.
When I on the way home from movies, like
Oh.
us and Rylan visited the Knickerbocker.
We
Mansion.
knocked on the door of the Knickerbocker Mansion. Yeah, we were scared little girls too.
We circled around the house first. It was like just dark, so we couldn't see anything. But there's one light flickered off while we showed up. We're like, bang, oh, you go out, no, you go out. And what happened was, Corey's just about to knock on the door, and the light flickers back on, just out of the blue. And at that moment, we all just booked the car and
Yeah.
booked it.
That's scary.
I took a girl on a first date. Like, to be fair, I think she kind of took me. First date. We went to a haunted cemetery, and it was like the second most haunted one.
For a
in New-
first date?
Yeah, well, we were both into scary things, and it was
Was it the one that's like...
the one over there by the thing. With
yeah,
the,
I know.
it's over by that one place.
It's scary. It's scary.
and that guy's always there with the face.
Yeah, that weird guy that always does that weird
Oh,
thing.
Wait, was it like you went to the movies and then you went to the
No,
cemetery
we
Or just go
met.
straight
We
to
met at the neighborhood across from the cemetery, the haunted
to
cemetery.
buy weed?
No, no, that was some dank OG. I'm not gonna lie. No, but we met up there. It was weird. It was fall time, so we're all, because San Diego gets cold for some reason in the fall.
I don't know.
I mean, are we going to keep that joke going?
I mean, San Diego does
So
get kind of
upstate
chilly.
New York's a little bit similar to
Can we
San
just
Diego.
can we just come clean about that? Should we come clean about that?
Guys,
Well, we did. You know, the 2 weeks was kind of like a lot of moving equipment, moving across the country.
Yeah, we're not in San Diego anymore.
we finally had microphones and we left them in San Diego. Would you believe that?
Oh,
Would you believe that?
would you look at that?
Would you look at that?
But no, I think we should actually. Man, it's hard because you have to trespass into the cemetery. But
I already did that
our
on the
office.
first date.
Our office is like right down the road from what is it? The second most haunted cemetery in the country.
That's the one I took
Oakland?
on the first date.
Yeah.
Upstate New
Is
York.
it Oakland
I
or
would
Pine?
love to get in there and film something.
Oh, it's
like-
there's not a fence. You can walk in there.
I know.
Bravo.
But in order to film something in the dark, you need lights.
No,
We need-
in order to film something in the dark, you gotta have the balls to do it. Then you get the lights.
We need Brad to go on another first date and then take her to the
Should I
cemetery.
call
Yes,
And then we
yeah.
film from the
Call
shadows.
My old
that's creepy. But yeah.
Well, what? So
Add
finish your
extra
story.
creep factor.
No, that was it. It was just like we met at the neighborhood across the street from it. I was scared, so I got in their car, and we were all just like bundled up in sweatshirts and hats and gloves because it's upstate New York. And
Was it hot?
No, it was cold.
Oh, okay.
That's why ergo the
No,
sweatshirt.
he was talking
hats.
about the date. Was the
I
date
was talking
hot?
about-
Yeah, I was really getting into it. When I was.
You're just
walking-
like turned on by
So
death.
I
Needless to say, she didn't call him again because he was a scared little girl.
Buzzing.
But that's the
uh,
thing. My birthday is it's 4 days away from Halloween. And the funny thing is, when I grew up, I hated Halloween. I hated scary things because I would get scared easy. And I remember one year for my birthday was always Halloween.
He's born
themed.
on October 5th.
No.
November 5th.
No.
November 5th. He said it's 4 days away from Halloween, so he's born on
Yeah,
November
which
It's
one?
October 27th.
No, it's the other
You're wrong.
way.
No, but my birthday was always Halloween themed. And so I remember my dad took me to a haunted house like when I was 11, and that's when he got a divorce and just started dating again. And I had to impress his new girlfriend and her two daughters who were a couple years older than me in smoke shows.
Nice.
So we went to a haunted maze, and they were like, "Brad, you lead the way. It's your birthday." And that's when I think I kind of developed, got rid of my fear. I think I just kind of put it over this mask. Like, people come out with the chainsaws with no chain on and be like, "Yeah, whatever, buddy. Like, I'm done with you." And that's my trick to get through scary shit.
Dude, I love Halloween. Like old tiny haunted houses and Monster Mash plays on the radio every once in a while. It's great.
Monster.
Doesn't Monster Mash just signify
No.
Halloween?
No. Usually week 3 of
Dressing up as a
NFL
giant hot dog and going door to door to get candy when you're the only adult and a massive little kids is what brings me into Halloween.
Jake,
Was that
you
your
did that.
dumbest costume?
Jake, you did that
What,
for the
me?
gay pride parade this past spring.
Yeah, but there wasn't a lot of children there.
Hot dogs?
Yeah, there was a lot of hot dogs. but
Did
no
you ever
children.
dress up as a hot dog?
Did I ever dress up as a hot
Yeah.
dog? Yeah, I dressed up as a hot dog.
Look at him. He is a hot dog. Jake's
I mean,
a hot dog.
He's one thing.
Hot take right there. Joke of the week.
Haha.
Buzzing.
No, my birthday sucks. My birthday's always in like a weird part of the year.
Yeah.
Like March sucks in upstate New York. It is the worst because like sometimes it's warm enough where you can go outside and do stuff, but the snow's all melted, so it's just muddy and like slushy.
Yeah.
Or sometimes it's like bitter cold still, so you can't really do
Yeah,
anything.
March is either one way or the other. You're either going outside in
Like
shorts.
a lion or out like a lamb.
You're either
It's
going
always
out in
been
shorts or snow pants in March.
Yeah, it's awful. It sucks.
Corey, when's your birthday?
I have a February birthday, early February.
Early February?
So definitely bundle up, get some beer and some cake,
And get ready for Valentine's Day in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Hmm.
totally.
Yeah, you get all the Cupid birthdays. That's cute. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Zach, when's your birthday?
No,
All right, enough of that. No. Zach, when's your birthday?
mid-November.
Mid-November?
Yeah. So
So you guys are
we all
close.
got-
But
We're
mine is
early.
actually
You guys are late.
November 19th. So it's like a couple days right after all the video games release.
Oh, that's not bad.
So
a good
that's pretty
birthday.
good.
That's a good
So
birthday.
they got our birthdays, our names. Now all they need is our social security numbers. So
Okay,
we're
everyone get a pen and paper.
All
You ready? Are you ready?
2.
And you'll get the rest of the digits next episode.
got him.
All
Yeah.
right. Talking games. We can finally segue. I don't know, for those of you who like podcasts,
This is
segues
a video game, capital G, fucking podcast.
Lowercase v, so it's like video games.
No, my whole. If you like podcasts, you gotta appreciate a good segue. Awesome segue right here. What games do you guys play? That was a shit segue.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Wow.
Setting the bar real high.
Yeah. Well, it's only
Glad I
uphill
chose
from
him for a
here.
host.
Jake, what have you been playing?
What have I been playing?
Yeah.
Shit. I haven't been playing anything.
When it comes to video games, electronic entertainment,
Hmm.
when you turn your console on, your home console, your
What was-
entertainment box,
what was
what
the
do you
last
what do
thing?
you put on?
What do I put on?
Netflix.
Give us the
Oh,
last
it's
24
YouTube, man.
hours.
Last 24 hours,
Yeah.
I don't think I've played a single video game.
He's been on a couples retreat this week.
I've been
I think
on.
it's-
I've been on. Yeah, I guess you could call it a couples retreat.
Only
Yeah.
you were the only couple.
Yeah, so a couple retreat.
You and your hand.
Sure. I needed my
Good
hands to
old
climb
Roddy.
a mountain, but you know.
Jake broke Law
No, I mean-
32, Pixel Force podcast, and started dating one of the employees.
You were playing Lawbreakers?
No. What? I'm not PC
He
Master
said he
Race.
broke. He said you broke the law.
Yeah, of Pixel Force. He's dating one of the co-workers.
No, I've been playing, little Gears here and there.
I've been playing a little,
Little
Gears.
gears here and there.
Little Gears here and there.
I've been actually.
I've actually, there's a new game that just came out that I've been wanting. I really want to try. Actually,
What do you got?
it's made by Volition Studios, which is the same company that made Saints Row. It's called
Okay.
Agents of Mayhem.
Mm.
And
I've
it
seen
looks
stuff
and
like
it
that.
looks really really interesting and really fun.
It looks like Saints Row meets Crackdown.
Yeah, it's essentially what it is.
Right. It's
Yeah.
they're kind of like playing off. It's supposed to be like the Avengers, but dumb.
But they're like super funny,
Yeah.
and they swear all the time, and they use dildo bats, and it's Saints Row. It's as if you took Saints Row and just made an Avengers video game.
Yeah.
It's like the Saints Row universe.
If the Avengers was rated R in a video game, that would be.
It's So that looks really interesting to me.
It's
I
getting
really
like okay reviews.
That's
but-
all right. The Saints Row games always got okay reviews. Like they've never been great games, but
No.
they've always been fun games.
Let me just put it this way: this is an important time right now. If you're better than the Emoji Movie in any sort of way, you're doing all right
Yeah,
about
this is
now.
a rough time.
So the scale is like Saints Row, the Emoji Movie, and then Pixel Forest.
I was about to say us.
No, I'd say it goes.
I wrote the Emoji Movie. You caught me.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
As long as you didn't write the Tetris one that's coming out.
What did you just say?
There's a-
Zach, what have you been playing for video games?
But one second. There is a Tetris movie going to be working in production.
He just shushed you.
Sorry.
Is that like the shapes,
You just
like
shut
have
up.
sex and?
I don't know
Tetris?
what they're going to be doing with that, but apparently there's a Tetris movie.
Hey,
out.
shut up.
I hope it's not a. I hope it's not a remake or a redo of. What was that terrible Sandler movie about the
Pixels.
Pixels.
Awful.
No.
What if
It's
Pixels?
not worse than
atrocious.
Jack and Jill.
No,
Dude,
that-
I
that's
don't know.
agreeable.
Adam Sandler hasn't made a good movie since the
20
first
people?
Grown Ups.
Grown Ups 1 was fucking shitty.
You didn't like
Okay,
Grown Ups 1?
The first one was good.
Grown Ups
Second
1
one
is a
was-
terrible
Oh
movie.
my god, you're
No,
crazy.
come on.
Dude, Arrow Roulette.
Actually, let me rephrase that. Adam Sandler hasn't made a great movie since Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Good movies? Grown Ups is a good movie. It's not a
No,
great
it's
Adam
not.
Sandler movie.
I can't believe you're saying that
Oh
right
my
now.
god.
Yeah,
I
he
can't-
still has more movies coming out.
It is a
You
terrible
know what?
movie.
I think that. You know what was a good movie? It was a Netflix exclusive. It was The
Ridiculous
Do
Six?
Over.
That
No,
movie
not-
was terrible too.
I love the dude.
The do-over sucked.
20 minutes into the Do Over, the sex scene, I'm dying. The guy gets ball sweat, drops off the Hispanic man, and falls in his eye.
No, it's fucking
That's
terrible.
hilarious.
That is dumb, fucking shitty ass humor. Who's the guy in that? David Spade
Yeah,
and
no,
fucking
yes.
Sandler.
Yes, David Spade, Joe Dirt.
Nah, fuck David Spade. Fuck Adam Sandler.
Did you
That
hear
movie's
Super
terrible.
Troopers 2 is coming out on 4/20 of next year?
That's sad.
Yeah,
Rip.
Blaze.
Up on.
Have you guys seen the first Super Troopers?
Nah, I say a few
Yeah.
parts of it. I know there's a big following behind it, but it's just like
It's pretty funny.
There's
Yeah.
the part where the guy eats the weed.
My favorite part is when they're all
And then
chugging
it's-
maple syrup because I just think that's funny.
And then there's the part where he's filling his truck up with gas, and then he sees the sign that says, if you spend X amount of money on gas, you get a free hot dog. But his tank is full, so he just puts the tank in the garbage can just to get the hot dog. What were we talking about?
we're waiting on Zach to tell me what he's playing for video games.
Yeah, right
Oh, yeah.
before he shushed you.
Sorry. But-
Shushed ya.
Shusher. Did you hear that? All right, Zach, go ahead.
I guess all the times I've been cut off.
Touche.
What
What are you playing, buddy?
Main game I've been playing lately is Titanfall 2.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
Oh no.
They
Titanfall
added
2.
a mode like at least a couple months ago where it's called Frontal Defense.
Okay.
It's mainly like a horde mode but with Titans.
Oh,
It's like Titanfall, you have to fight Titans, Grunts, and like these other guys. It's like mid-level like robots that you have to fight. They're a pain in the butt.
I was gonna say, you know, that was one of the things I always gave Titanfall. That's why I never went out and purchased it, because I felt like it was gonna be one of those titles that would be like play for a month, 2 tops, and I'd be done with it. And I
I'm
couldn't
really liking
justify the means for $60, $70 game.
Titanfall 2 came out October
It was
last
one of
year.
their release games for the Xbox One.
S.
Release?
No,
Oh, you're talking about the first
wait, are you talking
Titanfall?
about the first Titanfall or Titanfall 2?
Which one did you just say you were
2.
playing?
I'm playing 2.
Yeah,
I don't know
that
if you're
came
referencing
out
the other one.
October last year.
I think
Yeah,
so,
it came out. It came out the same day as Battlefield 1,
Oh, that's right. That's right.
which is why I was like, why are they releasing it the same day as Battlefield 1?
Because they're both the same publisher.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like I don't know, it didn't make any sense at the time, but it paid off. Both games are doing relatively well, so
They were
I'm still
kinda-
playing a lot of
they were
it,
kinda
so-
Yeah,
good.
that's interesting to see that Titanfall 2 is still coming out with content that is drawing at least
And the
a
thing
user.
is, Like all the DLC, all that is free. Like you don't have to pay for a single bit of it.
That's
Yep.
pretty good.
Like there's skins and stuff you can buy, but that's about it. And like premium characters.
That's pretty good. What do you got, Jake?
You want to know what really blows my mind about
What grinds your
Comfort.
gears?
like still coming out with content and the game still has a following? Is I actually listened to a podcast earlier today and they were talking about Rainbow Six Siege.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
still coming out with new operators for
Yep.
the game and new maps and everything.
They have a new DLC coming out pretty soon. And it's
Yeah,
all free
it's
too.
3 operators too.
Yeah.
So like,
They're doing the free DLC too.
yep, free DLC. I mean, you gotta use in-game currency to buy the characters and stuff. but
Yeah,
I'm okay
that's-
with that. That's not terrible.
That's fine. And it gives you something to work for.
But I don't. That game actually. I didn't realize that game had as big of a following as it does. Like,
Yeah,
My
that
brother's
game-
obsessed with
there's
it.
a learning curve and everything. That game's like legit.
That came out in November 2015.
Yeah, no, it's still
My
got.
brother's been playing the crap out of that lately.
I mean, Halo came out in October 2015, and that still has a huge following.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
I have to break that
We're
down
in it.
now.
We're in it. Serious drop right now.
Well, I mean, there's still some things. Can I do a PC rant? I got a PC rant.
right?
Yeah, what
Sure,
have
why
you been
not?
playing,
Oh man, have I been playing?
Bradley?
I've been playing personal computer games.
You've been playing PUBG.
You are a
Playing
PC
shit up PUBG.
representative.
All right, for those of you playing PUBG, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, first person is ridiculous. It is so hard because I'm actually okay at that game. Can't crack the top
So are you
30.
are you playing first person only servers, or you're choosing to only play first person?
No, first person only servers.
Yeah, there's servers where it locks
Yeah.
perspective.
Yeah, I was wondering if he was just forcing himself
The,
to.
I don't know if the driving is, but the only so I don't know about driving, but the only thing that's not first person when you join is when you skydive in, and besides that, as soon as you hit the ground,
Nope, driving's
you're
first
locked
person.
in. Is
Yeah, everything's first person.
yeah, it's pretty.
I
it's
assume
just
driving in first person is a lot like Far Cry at that point. It's probably
Yeah.
a lot like Far Cry.
But way glitchier.
Yeah,
Well, I think
way
that's
glitchier.
part of the reason what makes me good at it is the third person. Like I can just lay down outside of a building next to a window and just rotate my camera. That's how I look inside. Like
First
okay,
person, you
that
actually
part
have
of
to
it.
like.
Yeah, and I'm not that good. I'm not good enough, especially with PC, to be able to do that. So
You're
I've been
doing mouse and keyboard on your laptop.
yeah.
What kind of mouse you rocking?
Razer. What is it? Not a Giga. It's something.
Naga,
Naga. Yeah, that's what it is. It's awesome. It's got a
decent.
it's decent.
I had a Razer Naga for a while.
I like it.
Then I upgraded to Logitech Master Race.
I'm still like new to PC gaming, so I wanted a gaming mouse, but not with 15 buttons on the left side.
Yeah, fuck
so
that.
This one's got 7.
It's
and it's
stupid. You
perfect
just
for
need
my
one that's
mouse.
quick and
You
responsive.
don't need number pads on a mouse unless you're playing an MMO.
And is it wireless? Is yours wireless?
No, but actually, I'm glad with that. I don't need it.
Yeah,
I
you
have
don't want
nothing.
wireless anyways. Wireless is laggy.
Yeah, you don't want it to be your like number 2 in Battlegrounds and then your batteries die.
Well, I have so many aspects of my life. That's part of the reason why I didn't want to get wireless headphones. Everything in my life now is turning into a battery. I have to remember to charge it. And I have a horrible memory. I lose my wallet everywhere. And if I just don't want enough in my life to charge.
I hope you leave your wallet here because I'll have a fun night.
Is that a threat? Corey, you just got eliminated from the next segment.
Speaking like
Rip.
you brought up PUBG and PC Master Race, and you brought up you used a PC game.
I used to.
The only game I ever played on PC was TF2.
I played a bunch of that.
But that being said, I think I'm going to bite the bullet, and I'm going to build one
Yes. You're gonna build a
well,
desktop.
desktop.
Yeah.
on
Well,
my laptop.
Two.
But that's the thing is like, I do want to hop on the PUBG bandwagon. Obviously,
it's coming. It's
That's
coming to you guys.
no, but that's the thing. It's not going to be the same thing. It's going to be a port over. It's not going to be. It's not going to have as huge of a following. It's the same way they brought CS:GO over to the Xbox 360,
Oh, that's garbage.
and it's like it wasn't nearly as good.
That was the other game I didn't play was CS:GO. I'm getting good at it. No, I'm not. I'm just getting better. I was getting no kills in the game. Now I get like 4 kills in the game.
Sweet.
Where my friends that I play
Were you
with
playing
get-
just TDM?
No, what is it? Whatever the search and destroy mode is.
Terrorist time?
Terror Hunt.
Terrorist Hunt. And the guys I play with have been playing for years. One of them has like a 10-year veteran coin, like on his gamer tag thing. Yeah, so I'm playing. So when I play with them, I just match up against people that are way above my skill level. I just get absolutely wrecked.
PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, you're still digging it.
I still love it.
That's
And-
all you've been playing lately?
Those 2 games. That's about it. What do you got, Zach?
Have you tried the zombie mode yet?
No, it's not.
Or is it? How does that work?
It's
exactly?
a beta. That's still like. I mean, the game's a beta, but that like mode
It's-
is like an alpha. And number one, I've been playing more CS:GO than I have been playing PUBG, just because mainly my friends on PC play that.
The zombie mode is only for private servers, and it's 4 players are randomly selected to be
The survivors.
humans, and they can do whatever they want. But the zombies are it's the players, like, and you have all the mechanics except you can't pick up guns or clothing, so you're just basically a naked person running around.
And you
Yeah.
can't open doors or drive vehicles.
Yeah, all you can do is punch, and
Yeah.
it's kind of like
And I
as
watched some of the gameplay of it. I was just curious if you tried it yet.
you
It
can
is-
you can only do it in private lobbies so far because it seems pretty dumb. But yeah,
I remember I played on my old laptop used to work. I used to play a lot of games on Steam, and probably the game I played the most was XCOM.
Yeah.
Enemy Unknown.
So
Go ahead. Go.
do you like Steam as like a surface?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
It's also one cool thing I like about it is that like you can get some like really old games on it.
Yeah.
Like I played
No Man's Sky. That's what I got.
Star Wars Republic Commando actually.
Oh
Nice.
shit.
Great game.
I love that game.
That game is so
I
much
beat that
fun.
game at least 3 times.
That game has a multiplayer like deathmatch mode.
I tried it. Yeah, it wasn't that bad actually.
No, it reminded me a lot of like GoldenEye on the Nintendo 64. But multiplayer wise,
I think
It was alright.
Steam kind of has like a monopoly on PC gaming, like where
yeah, it's
everyone goes to Steam if you're playing on a
100%.
PC.
Yeah.
I wish that there was some other like surface level platform that would provide games for people, but like PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, the only way you can play it is Steam. So
The way I see it with Steam is it's like the gaming version of iTunes, or like Apple with music devices.
Yeah.
Like, Apple sort of took over like the MP3s. Like you rarely see enough. Like the RCA has a couple like cheap ones at Target, but mainly if you want like an MP3 player, you get an iPod or you
Yeah.
just get an iPhone.
Yeah, because I can't remember the last time I saw anybody with an MP3 player.
that's actually a great comparison.
But I mean, MP3 players are essentially just your phones now.
Pretty much.
it's,
I mean,
I use an iPod only because I don't.
I use
yeah,
a
and some
Zune.
people separate them. Do you really have a Zune?
No, I don't have this.
I used to.
I still have a Zune in my parents' house.
I used to love
I
that thing.
bet, yeah. That's
Actually worked
amazing.
really great.
Shit.
That was supposed to be the iPod killer, and then it failed.
Couldn't find a charger for it. Instead, had no idea where the charger went, and you can't find a charger for
You're
it.
probably better off.
The one I had was battery operated.
But no, I love the
I'd use
Zune.
a
I thought it was
AAA.
fucking awesome.
Yeah, I loved it.
Apple's slowly taking over my
Mine was the big one that was like the size of a phone, and it was like this thick.
Mine was like the size of 2 AA's.
I remember that brief moment when I was like, I think it was either last year or maybe I was a junior in high school. People went away from like, you know, the iPods were getting smaller. You got their like the Chrome and the Chromatic and stuff like that. And then out of nowhere, people just started buying the old ones because they had ridiculous amounts of like storage space. Like my one friend had the original iPod Classic, but it was a brick and it was 256 gigabytes.
Wow.
And I was sitting there with my 8 gigabyte black Chromatic, and I was like, I was actually jealous. I was like, this man has so much more music than me. So, Is it newsy time? Are we feeling news? News.
Unless you want to hear what I've been playing.
Yeah, I mean, never get to Corey.
Such a big
What you been
build-up.
playing, Corey?
I've been dabbling in Gears like yourself.
Oh, dabbling in Gears.
Gears of War Online is still going strong. They support the hell out of that game.
Not even like the 3 of us. You were pretty sure you were hanging out with Haley. The 3 of us did horde mode and then jumped into multiplayer. Holy shit! Frame rate difference. It
Yeah.
was
That was insane.
unbelievable.
Dude, they patched the shit out of their multiplayer, and that game has been out for like almost a year.
Yeah, it'll be a year in like October.
And every time I go on, there's a new multiplayer update. Like,
Well, they do. I think they do multiplayer updates every other Tuesday.
it's awesome. Like, I
Yeah.
before I came over here, I was playing Team Deathmatch like a few rounds, and it's great. But besides that, I've been playing this, or my girlfriend and I played through this game called What Remains of Edith Finch. It's it's like one of those like first person story narrative indie games. It's part of like the Xbox Summer Spotlight, but it's really cool. It's like about this girl who goes and visits back home after she runs away at a young age, and her family basically has this curse that's been laid upon them, and they all die at a super young age. So she's like, well, I'm not dead yet, so I got to see what happened to my family. And it's very like, you guys ever play like Gone Home or one of those like
Yeah.
indie?
No, but I think Corey just lost the achievement race. Is that a Telltale
my
game,
God.
Corey?
It's not a Telltale game.
Did you
No,
get
it's
any
not.
achievements from that game?
It's not a Telltale game. It's some indie developer, but
Okay.
yeah, it's really good.
Okay. You said that. I'll
No,
look
it sounds
into
really good.
later.
I really
No,
like
it's
those.
pretty cool.
Like,
It's very trippy. Like I feel like if I was on drugs, I would like enjoy it more. But it was cool. It was fun.
Jeez,
I
bro.
definitely recommend it.
Guys, do you know what time it is? No.
Newsy time.
I mean, there was one time when the four of us did play Gears, but only three of us remembered.
Okay, let's hold on. We're going back to bullshitting.
For
Are we
one minute.
diving into that? I'm okay with that being public.
what about how we tried to stream and you ruined it?
Look, I'm not an alcoholic, ladies and gentlemen. I am not an alcoholic.
That's
It's a hobby.
I figured it was
ladies
gonna
and
be a good
gentlemen.
topic.
That's the first thing alcoholics say is, "I'm not an alcoholic."
They don't say it's a hobby, though. I do.
Well,
Some of them do.
the four of us plus my girlfriend tried to do horde mode in Gears 4,
I vaguely remember the night.
and Brad was.
You did it first.
You were actually doing pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say the weird part is, besides how obnoxious you were being, you were playing the game relatively well.
Mm.
The thing is, when the three of us were playing last time, I was talking to Brad. Was like, he was booting up Gears and like, well, I probably have to do a tutorial or something because I just started the game. I'm like, what are you talking about, Brad? You played this before. He's like, no, I haven't. I'm like,
I totally
yes, you
forgot
have.
that I
You
played it.
played it with all of us.
We played it for like 2.5 hours.
Yeah,
Did we really? I stayed
Yeah,
up
we
late
made
for
it
that
to
long?
wave 20, dude.
yeah. That's actually the farthest I've ever made.
Oh, because I only remember
We
parts
made
of
it
that
to
night.
15, and I was like, all right, I gotta get off and go to bed. Corey's like, I got this bounty. We have to get to wave 20.
And I got that fucking bounty.
And I was like, fine, we'll fucking stay till wave 20. And then we got to wave 20 and got fucking wiped. But
Oh,
he
yeah,
got
we
the
got
bounty
destroyed.
still.
I did.
Yeah,
Great game, though. Great game.
I just remember playing a scout and just playing the left side of the map and just shooting, just like aimlessly. Like I just
Yeah,
used
you
the lance
didn't,
the
you didn't
entire
do half
time.
bad.
All right, are we finally
All right, we can go on into
There's
We'll go on
time-
the news.
third time's the charm. No.
Bradley,
News time.
our newly appointed host, it's news
Mm.
time.
Yes, indeed. Hello, everybody. My name is Bradley Collier. Oh, we have a report coming
We have a
in.
report coming in.
And-
Zach, where are you now in the field? Oh, we can't barely hear you. What's going on down there in video game land?
It's actually
It's going rain!
I don't know, the first stop is yours.
It's true, it is.
All right, we're sending it over to Corey with the Dota card game. Corey, what do you got
I
on
wanted to
Dota?
address how
Oh no.
at the end, so the international was this past weekend, which is like the Dota 2 epiphany of tournaments.
Yep.
Like
I watched some of it.
$500,000 on the line.
More than that.
China was supposed to win, and then they lost to some, I think it was some British team. But at the end of the stream, they were like, remember how I asked you guys last episode, like, if Valve were to make a new game, what do you think it would be? Like
Yeah.
Left 4 Dead, Portal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So they're like, oh, this just in, Valve's going to announce a new game. Like, after the ending ceremony, and they're like, cuts to black. And then there's a trailer. And it's like,
Ooh.
holy shit, it's Left 4 Dead 3. And no, it's a game called Artifact. And it's a Dota card game.
Oh my god.
And if you listen to the fan reaction after the title card, there's like a big, like, oh! everyone just moans instead of cheers. And yeah, it's a Dota, like, picture Hearthstone, but with Dota characters.
Bethesda did a really similar thing. Not this year's E3, but last year's E3 when they announced like Fallout 4.
Elder Scrolls Legends?
Yeah, they were like, oh it's in the Elder Scrolls universe, and everybody's like, oh my god! And then all of a sudden it's like Elder
Skyrim
Scrolls
2.
Legends, the mobile card game, and
They're
everybody's like,
Oh.
oh, like, are you kidding me? And it was like, you brought up the Dota Invitational. I actually watched some of it on Twitch.
I did it myself.
And they did something that blew my mind. They had the best Dota player, like, in Dota history, come on the stage. And he played against an AI.
Nice.
Played against an AI, but it wasn't a Dota bot like they're used to. It was like an actual AI that like strategically placed things and like played the game like the way a normal person would. Fucking destroyed him.
Yeah,
That
'cause
guy got destroyed by an AI.
they're rolling
Jesus.
out like their new like in their past like newcomer stream. They announced that they're rolling out like super super intense like AI combatants. And
Yeah.
it kind of like brought up a lot of shit like how we have to like realize that artificial intelligence is no joke and they could fucking run our lives and probably end the world if they wanted to.
That's what I'm saying. Terminator is gonna happen.
You mean
Tangent.
When Skynet goes online, we're all fucked.
Tangent.
I mean, did you see what Facebook's robots they made? It was their AI. They had to shut them down because they created a whole
Dude.
new language.
I was
We're all
just
fucked.
gonna talk about that.
We're all fucked.
Facebook, actually, the programmers had to shut it down because they developed an AI that within itself was developing its own language and communicating within itself, the AI. So the
They're so
programmers were like,
fucked up.
nope, fuck this. And you know, Facebook is going to hire the best programmers money can buy, essentially, right? So if those programmers are like, no, we need to shut this shit down, you know that there's a serious fucking issue with AIs. That was literally Skynet. Facebook
Almost made Skynet.
almost created Skynet and ended the world. Like, that's the last thing we need is like an artificial intelligence like this to get so smart that they can get a hold of like nuclear launch codes and shit. Cause like, fuck,
I mean,
we're fucked.
And plus, like, everything in our lives is run by computers.
Yeah,
Think about it. We're entering the world of augmented reality, right? Contact lenses that can display stuff in front of your eyes to make you can see stuff within inside your house that's not really
Yeah.
there. Think about that. Now think about Facebook AI system, Skynet takes over that. So yes, nuclear launch codes is like the most extreme, but just think about it like this device in your eye just got hacked by an AI that can
Now we can see what you see.
it could blind you. You
Yeah,
gotta
it's crazy.
take out your contacts without your eyes, and everyone knows that's a bitch.
It's crazy.
No, I don't even wear contacts.
But it's not that bad. I
On
don't
a
even
less,
live by
on a
technology.
less depressive
No,
note.
please. So now we're gonna go over to our weatherman wearing the oversized trench coat. Zach.
Well, I was gonna bring it back to CCG.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry, we'll roll it
Well,
back.
yeah,
When are you guys gonna hop on the CCG?
They
I knew it.
bandwagon?
I knew that was gonna
When are you
happen.
guys hopping on the CCG bandwagon? Huh?
the Dota card game looks like shit. I think Hearthstone looks like shit. I have played some of that Magic virtual card game, and that seems pretty cool. Which makes me want to get into the real
physical
Magic.
CCGs.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Dude, I'm telling you, Magic Duels, like, just every time I see a Magic, like, card deck at any store, I'm like...
I told
dude,
you
I
I
almost
get
bought
one of
one
those.
yesterday.
The commander deck thing you talked about a while ago?
Yep.
Told you I'd get one of those.
Yeah, I
no,
would get one
it's
too.
on Amazon. It actually dropped in price because not a whole lot of people are buying them. So, I mean, I would rather not buy it off Amazon. I'd rather like support local businesses.
Yeah.
Totally, yeah, 100%.
But the local card shop that I go to, he would probably cut us a deal on it since nobody's buying.
Okay, buy it at Walmart. Everyone, you heard it here first. Buy it at Walmart.
Don't buy anything at Walmart.
Walmart.
Walmart. All right, so local LGSs, which is like local game stores.
Yep.
The running deal for like Magic booster packs is usually $3 for $10, which is like not bad.
No, it's not bad.
Walmart charges like $4+ for a single booster pack.
Target's the same.
So it's like, don't buy your cards from huge retailers like that. Support your local card shops and game stores and stuff, because like, you know, there's my tangent.
And
There's
they're
your plug.
friendly face is always nice.
Yeah, I mean,
Totally. Those
Yeah.
guys are
Yeah, Jake, I'm
usually pretty chill.
not joining a CCG.
I was at a local game shop 2 days ago,
which one?
and Forgotten Freshness in Mechanico, New York.
I have heard of that.
Those guys are the nicest people ever, and they'll just talk to you about games.
Yeah, dude.
It's not like you're going to a GameStop and they're just like, hey, why don't you pre-order this and this and this and this, and then you end up in an awkward situation where they want your like phone number and shit just to sign up for. A
Yeah, like
membership.
they're not pushy at all. They'll like ask you. They'll be like, "Oh, well, what are you trying to get into?" Like, and then they'll go from there and they'll just talk to you about it. It's not
Totally.
like they're trying to push product. They'll be like, I actually, the card shop that I go to is actually a comic book store.
Nice.
They just do Magic on the weekends for the most part.
Not many of those left.
And just going in there and like talking to the guy about comics is like one of my favorite things to do
Dude,
when I
it's
go
the
down to
best.
Detroit.
Those-
Like
Those
the
guys
guy
are awesome.
knows so much. It's unbelievable. And the guy, you can see that he like genuinely just loves comic books, and that's awesome because you don't see that anymore, like at all.
But I think the more major point you're getting to is that you're obsessed with Magic the Gathering.
Yes.
You say obsessed, but like I
Listen,
haven't played Magic the Gathering in 6 months.
That's why I want to
Whoa.
get into it so we can play together.
I know. That's why I want
just-
you guys
I
to
just-
get into it.
I
so we
need
can play
one
together.
solid deck to face you, and I don't know what to get.
Like what color?
Well, yeah, I would prefer white, not a race thing. I would prefer white.
If the white don't win, we all jump in.
One of these days we have to bring
On
the
that
board
note,
game
we're
over
cutting
to
that
try
out.
it.
well, looks like we are editing this after all.
What do you say,
No.
Zach?
So one of these days we have to bring that board game over and we'll try that.
Yeah.
Try to stream it.
That I think that's a good way to. If you're into Magic, that's a great way to get into it.
That's not right.
Read
No.
of the Plains. If
No.
you're
It has nothing to do. It besides the fact that it's made by Wizards of the Coast, it has nothing to do with the actual
let me
card
put it
game.
this way: I don't have any experience with CCGs except for Pokemon when I was 7, and I gave that up because Beyblades came out.
And you probably didn't even play Pokemon. You probably just collected the cards, like every little kid.
no,
does.
actually, I played it,
I
and
played-
actually, I take that back because then I played Yu-Gi-Oh, then Beyblades.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let it rip.
Beyblades were the shit. Like,
Beyblades they hurt, bro.
I know. Me and my friend used to shoot them
you
at
had like
each
the,
other.
And the
the
back.
big plastic
we,
arena.
yeah, we would have the contests where you would launch the biggest one we had, or like the one that was like metal, like
Yeah.
they had the solid metal ones. We would launch it in the middle, and then just see who wasn't chicken shit enough to just put their fist in the arena and let it like just destroy their hand.
Nah, dog. When I did Beyblades, it was like you had to like customize your rig, and it was like, yeah, I got this metal like hexagon fucking piece of
Yeah, you
fucking
had what was it?
stainless
You
steel.
had like
But
the
they all have
base.
names.
You had the base, then you had like the defense plate, and
The
then you had the
counterweight.
attack ring.
Yeah,
Like that
and
was
then
how
like
you
the
built it.
launcher was like,
Yeah,
like you had to,
Reports.
dude.
Dude,
Awesome.
so
You
I
guys
want
want to buy Beyblades?
Sure.
Let's buy.
Yeah,
Let's
why
buy
not?
No,
Beyblades.
I want you to imagine right now. Think of a '90s RC car like controller, right? It's got the triggers and maybe like a wheel on it. I had a Beyblade that had one of those things, and you pull the trigger one way, and there was the tip in the bottom that made the contact. That's what would spin. So if you spun it with it, it would just get incredibly fast. If you spun it the opposite way, it did this weird thing that would get all wavy and wonky. It really didn't. That never worked. But I would just sit there and like not show my friends the like RC, and then just behind my back just pull it and go wing.
But
But yeah, so
But,
you're gonna play
but,
Magic.
Jake-
You're gonna play Magic. You're gonna play Magic.
no,
When
no,
you
no. I
want
think
to,
I
you
think
hesitated on me because you know.
No,
I-
No, we'll get you to.
I think that we should.
If we start together, I'll do it.
Alright, let's do it.
we got him.
I think we should play some board games or card games and film ourselves, and then put it on the Pixel Forest.
I'm totally down.
channel.
Yeah, I'll be down for that.
We could. We could
Arena
do like a
of the
table,
Planeswalkers.
like
Arena
a
of
top
the-
view down.
Yeah,
Arena of the Planeswalkers.
you and I played Catan. You think
That's
that would
awesome.
be good with us four?
Yeah, it should be fun.
I do it.
I'll do it.
All right, now
All
we're
right,
play Trouble.
sending it over to Zach
Alright.
with more.
Alright. So Xbox looks like they're gonna be trying something new. I think it's going along with the achievements. I don't think they're actually full on getting. They're not getting rid of them. They're just like sort of an add-on to it.
Microsoft's Xbox.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing with it. Anyway, they're having a new system that's going to be sort of oriented towards specific games, like another way to sort of show your skill, like show you what you've been playing. Because there are people who play like they don't play such a wide variety of games, so they don't get that high a gamer score. They do is they'll play like a game for X amount of
They'll
time.
put
like,
1,000 hours into Call of Duty.
yeah, or like Halo or something like that. Apparently, they're going to be using a new system that will like show that, like show like your like skill, the amount of time and effort, and how well you've done in these certain games.
Huh.
Which I think it's an interesting concept. I think it'd be something cool to see, but I'm afraid on how they're going to execute it.
See, I'm gonna play devil's advocate on that.
Okay.
I'm sick of participation battles. I'm sick of, like,
This is the achievement guy. This is
I
the
mean,
one doing
achievements for
achievements.
doing dumb shit.
no achievements for doing dumb shit. Whatever. Developers can put whatever the fuck they want in the game. I don't care. If
Oh,
there's
you do it with the
achievements,
game,
I'm gonna get them.
Well, what are you getting at?
But what I'm getting at is, oh, so you don't play a lot of games, okay? You don't get a lot of achievements in games, okay? Get better at games. Like, I hate this whole philosophy, like, and it's just happened recently, where it's okay to not do good. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't
as
think it's
long as
that. I think it's mainly just showing like if you're in one specific game, like you're doing well in that game. Okay, great. Let's figure out a way to show that instead of like, oh, you're doing great in this game, but you don't play many, so your gamer score's low.
Okay, I see what
I
you're saying,
think that's
I see
how
what
they're
you're
going
saying.
for.
but
Not exactly like participation. It's fine.
okay.
My
'Cause-
thing with that is, if you're a guy who's going to put 1,000 hours in Call of Duty, are you looking for achievements? Do you want that little, or you're just playing to put 1,000 hours in Call of Duty because you want to put 1,000 hours in fucking Call of Duty? You don't give
Yeah.
a shit about
Because you,
achievements.
because you want to get good at it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what's gonna be shown. Like you put this much time and you've gotten all these kills, or I don't know what they're doing exactly. Nothing's really been released. It's more
Trying to
just a
think
way of
how they would even do it, because I mean they
That's what I
already
don't know.
have.
It's a,
They already have the thing when you click on a game in the achievements, it tells you hours played, it tells you like enemies killed, it tells you all that stuff too. So
I
I'm
think it's a
wondering, like,
response to how on the 360. Do you remember how serious people took achievements?
how 100%.
Like people would sell people would
Oh,
play
that's right.
games that got easy achievements and build their thing and then sell their accounts just because their gamer score was high. Like it on the 360, the achievement like gaining or like getting achievements was insane. And then when they brought it to the Xbox One, just fucked it all up, totally broke it.
Well, that, and I think they realized that they created something, because you look at like Steam has achievements now, PlayStation has trophies.
Steam, you can sell your achievements.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure like Nintendo will probably think of something later on to like fucking.
Nah,
Dude, I
Nintendo's
don't know.
fucked.
There's been so many times I've played Zelda and I'm waiting for like an achievement thing to pop up because I just something
It would
cool.
be awesome, right?
That's
But
even
it's
when
like-
I'm playing Xbox now. Like when I get an achievement, I'm like, oh okay.
Oh,
Like,
see, I'm still all going.
I think
about
that's
it.
why Microsoft wants to penetrate that scene again because
the one thing I like when they do the achievements is like they'll show you like they only showed you like the name, like okay, what I do to get that achievement, I'll have to go actually look.
yeah,
Now
no,
they show
totally.
like this is the name, this is what you did to get it. But they also showed like I think it was like the rare ones only. I haven't really remembered. What
Yeah, it
that was.
shows you like 0.06%.
Yeah,
of
they show you
people
like
have
how
gotten
many
this.
people who've played this game
They have
actually
the
gotten that
diamonds
achievement.
next to them, and
That
it
I
makes a
like.
different noise.
Yeah, that I like. It's just like, okay, I got an achievement like this many people got. Okay, that feels cool. Like I
Yeah.
got something like
Yeah, or you're
barely
like
people got-
grinding for hours because you know it's a rare achievement. You're
Yeah.
like grinding at it, just trying to pump it out. But like,
That's why they
That's
made
what
a
I like
different
when they do
noise.
yeah, that's why it's like,
and like a little diamond shows up.
and that little diamond shows up. It's like
Rare achievement.
I know Jake's in the same idealistic part of achievements as me, where you don't want an achievement just because you beat chapter 1 of the game.
no.
You want an achievement because
You did some weird, obscure, hard to do thing in
Yeah.
the game. That's why
Yeah,
I
it's-
like achievements.
like you were playing Halo 5 and you put a grenade under your warthog and did 10 backflips, and you landed it all in all full weird.
Or like you have
full
to kill a
wheels.
certain amount of people a
Achievement.
certain way.
Yeah, like what was it? Halo Reach had an achievement where it was stick 5 enemies in a match.
You get 10
Yo,
headshots in a row.
You want to talk about grinding achievements? The Master Chief Collection. I spent. That's probably my most hours in a game. Like
We added it
grinding
up,
for
didn't we?
achievements. I don't know, man.
It was
I
at like
s- 300
and something hours.
Yeah,
or
look
something.
depressed talking about it.
Listen,
Bring it
It's
back
like
to
a bedtime
bedtime.
hour
It
is
made
gone.
him hate Halo.
It got to the point where like I had a controller on each knee and split screen, like grinding, like trying to play like against each other.
Oh my god.
I won't go into it, but it was rough.
That was a dark time for Corey.
Speaking of, I totally forfeit that achievement.
Are we getting to the chief? All right. So
I had
currently,
a week out of state, so I'm pretty
So
far
can we
behind.
talk about this piece of shit? Me and him,
It
me and
was like a
him
good
went
time.
at it.
Yeah.
And he would see that I 1,000 a point in a game. So what would this fucking prick do? He'd go 1,000 point the same game.
what's
Yeah,
wrong
I'm
with
like,
that?
you're a piece
That's
of
a perfect
shit.
tactic.
That's pretty good. I
That's
think
what
it's
I'm-
just between you two, though. I am not buying anyone dinner because
I'm over it.
fuck. Okay, good. I'm
Yeah,
glad.
It was a failed project.
It was a
Alright.
failed project.
We tried it, it didn't work out.
So
If we
we'll
had a
say-
way to record the whole thing, it would have been way more fun
we'll say
to do.
2
Yeah.
weeks. 2 weeks into the contest, Corey, I don't know what you have. You didn't make the leaderboard.
I
Well-
could have, but just whenever my girlfriend's over, she wants to play Rocket League, and I already have all the achievements
No,
in
I
Rocket League.
get it. You're in a sitch, where, okay, great. All right, third place, Thunder Horse 19. Oh, I just said your gamer tag. That's all right. You
They're
got
not gonna get it.
You have numbers in there, right? Not original.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh!
No.
Zach fucked him.
Zach did pretty good. He was at 1,220.
Put some MLG like
After I'll just use Brad's noise.
You just did that with your
Don't
mouth.
do that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Don't do
Jake
that.
came in second place with 1,685, and if Jake was to describe the winner, he'd say the cheating asshole. Grab that
It's not that
ghost.
you cheated. It's just
It wasn't respect.
come on.
It wasn't. Yeah.
Come on, guy.
2,350. I say 2 weeks. I think it was about just over a week.
So can we talk about the fact that
Yes.
I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. Like I got 1,600 gamer score in like 3 days. Like holy crap! I was beating Ray from Achievement Hunter, and I was like, oh my god, like he doesn't
That's
stand a
right.
chance. He's at like 8,500 now for the month. I'm like,
You didn't stand a chance against him.
it's like,
What's his gamer score now?
oh, it's 700 something thousand.
He's all about consistency.
He's at 11,000 for the month. At 13 days into the month, and he's at 11,000.
Nice.
17 days.
You know what I hate
I saw him
is
at
when
RTX.
Jake.
I didn't actually meet him, but I saw him.
days into the month.
Yeah, his gamer score is 786,925.
you know what's the worst is when you get 100% in a game and then they add DLC
Yeah, it sucks.
and then it adds more achievements that you need to get and then
Yeah,
your 100% completion
That
is
game goes
wasted.
from 100% to 80%.
And it's like, well, now I got to spend money to get those achievements and fuck that. So,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. All right.
which leads
We're not
into
going anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to stay right here with Zachariah Jebediah Springfield with more news.
All right.
Zach, what do you got?
speaking
So-
of DLC.
Yeah, I know. Well, more of an update. So everybody knows the complete bomb that No Man's Sky had at launch. They're
Like
working
they
on
made
improving it. They're working on it at least. They're not giving up on it just yet. So they did release an update recently, which adds a sort of multiplayer aspect to it.
What is it? What makes it multiplayer?
So the only thing that makes it multiplayer
The fact that you
is
can have one extra person with you.
you have like 15. That's
oh,
about it.
suck
Yeah,
his
'cause
ass.
That's so much better. But the thing is that you can see other players now. Like, you can't see their universe, like what they've built, what they've destroyed. All you see for them is an orb.
Nice.
That's
A floating,
like a-
oh
like
my.
a floating ball of white, of light.
Oh.
That's like, see, that blows my mind because like now instead of you being alone and bored in this massive universe, you and 16 other people, 15 other people,
No. Don't say people. Blips.
blips, you and 15 other blips can all be bored together, and it's like
Go to the center of the universe to find nothing.
to find nothing. This game blows my mind. The fact that it raised as much money as it did on Kickstarter, and it was you might as well have spent your money on a single milk dud and tried to cram it into your PC because it was a dud.
You know what? I don't have No Man's Sky, but I'm going to go download it now.
Well, have
Said
fun.
nobody
being
ever.
bored.
Said the angry.
You know,
Bee
you really
at
sold me
Pokemon.
on No Man's Sky. I think I'm gonna go buy it.
Yeah.
You own No Man's
So
Sky.
is this a
I
free
do.
update?
I played it
I
for
think
like a
so.
day.
I don't think they had to
It's
pay for it.
awful.
No.
I
Wasted
think it's a free
$60.
one. After everything they put them through, they better have been free.
Okay.
Bitterbird.
Dude, my game crashed on No
That
Man's Sky.
that game is death by
Really?
1,000 cuts.
I put it as like ultra high quality. It crashed.
Oh,
it.
Jesus.
the
I mean,
the
put that pixely game at ultra high quality and you crash your PC.
Damn right.
Wow.
that,
Solid.
I mean, I would have loved to try it if it was what they promised it was.
yeah.
That
The,
was garbage.
the controversy around the release window of that game is a whole. We could spend a whole podcast talking about it.
Spent a whole series talking about that.
So like, I don't know. None of us have a PS4. Brad bought the game, and I don't know if he even plays it.
Nah, I played it for
It was supposed to
one
come to the
day.
Xbox.
Wasted $60, and I'm pissed. Like I see it whenever I go to my games things in Steam, I see it right there, and I'm like, why?
So why don't you just hide it?
You no.
He wants that constant
That's
reminder
how I
of
keep
failure.
track of what I spend my money on. When I have to do my bank statements every month, just look at Steam. Oh, $60 there. I'm kidding. That's a joke. All right, who had the next topic? Raise your hand. Raise your hand.
That would be Jake.
I'm raising my hand.
We're gonna go over to sports here.
No, it's not sports. It's
Jacob.
That
So-
does bring us something I want to talk about later, but I'll let Jake go.
the SNES Classic is going to be released at $79.99.
Okay.
That's not a bad price point. If you ask me.
Well, okay, depends on what it comes with.
Comes with 21 games.
What
But
is the
What are the games?
I'll worry about it. Go ahead. Keep
Nope,
going.
I got the
Bring
list
up
right
those.
here.
Okay, wait.
Oh, he's got it.
One-
He got
one.
a clip.
1 is Contra 3.
Contra 1 and 2 are better.
2, Donkey Kong Country.
Fuck that game.
No, I like that game. Okay, continue.
3, Earthbound.
It's
no.
a JRPG nightmare.
4, Final Fantasy 3.
Might play for a minute.
5, F-Zero.
Okay. Good.
Totally about it.
Okay,
Pretty good.
Love
so
it.
that's 1. That's
it.
ding.
It's pretty good.
6, Kirby Superstar.
Yes.
Yes.
All Kirby games are good.
7, Kirby's Dream Course.
Yes.
Yes. Wait, was that
That's
the
three.
race? Was that the racing game?
No, what was it?
No,
I remember
no,
you and I
it
played that
wasn't.
all the time.
No, that was Air Ride.
8,
Air Ride. That's
Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past.
Yes.
100%.
Fucking A. 1000%.
9, Mega Man X.
All Mega Man
10 is some game called Secret of Man. I've never heard of it.
Secret of Man.
No.
Unzip your
11,
pants.
Star Fox.
Oh,
Star Fox
absolutely.
1?
Yep.
I
Okay.
love
12, Star Fox 2.
Star
Yeah.
Fox 2, I feel like, was not an American release.
13, Street Fighter 2 Turbo Hyper Fighting.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good. Street Fighter 2 might be the best Street Fighter.
14, Super Castlevania 4.
Yeah.
Actually, I could.
All right, so I'm gonna skip 15 because I've done
What's
whatever.
15?
Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Never even heard of it.
Eh.
Now we get
Ghosts?
now we get into the real
Hey,
ones. Now we
Is
get
that
into
like
the real
Grabbed by the
sauce.
Ghoulies?
Now we get into the real sauce.
Ooh.
Alright.
Don't get lost in the sauce,
16,
boys.
Super Mario Kart.
Absolutely.
17, Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars.
Fuck yes.
18, Super Mario World.
Yeah.
19 is Super Metroid.
Dude.
20 is Super Punch Out.
Oh,
my
And
yeah.
21 is Yoshi's Island.
Dude. That's like,
For
dude,
$80. For
I would
$80.
buy all
Take
those
my money.
games for $80.
Take my money now.
Those 6 you just named, I would buy
That
for $80.
sold me. The
Yeah.
last 6 on that list sold me.
Yeah.
Like,
You better pre-order it as soon as you can.
Yeah. I mean, they're going to do the same. Well, I'm sure they'll make more than they did with the NA.
No, they won't.
No, it's gonna be
It's
Switch.
Nintendo. What the hell are you
pre-order
talking
start
about?
late August.
All right.
Um,
Try. I think you have to try to go to like. My friend got it early because he went to Best Buy and did like a certain location.
But what are the rest of the games?
Go to your LGS.
What do you mean?
That was it?
Yeah, there's only 21 games.
That was
on it.
21.
Oh, okay.
But the fact that it's got Earthbound, which is pretty legit.
That was pretty. That's got a
Earthbound's
hell of a
cool.
cult classic. Or
Kirby
cult following.
Superstar, Link to the Past, Star Fox 2,
Dude, Link to the Past on its...
Street
Well,
Fighter 2.
there's a million different ways to play all those games, like emulated, but...
You know, you want a legit copy.
And-
those games always break down.
Guess how big it is, though? It is literally, it's big enough to fit in the palm of your hand. Like, the thing is like,
I mean, that's
yeah,
the
there's
size
a
of
picture
the.
of it right there.
That's the size of the Nintendo Classic, wasn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. What was really weird about this article though is it's coming out in North America and Europe before it's coming out in Japan,
Thank goodness. Suck
Huh.
my ass.
which I think is really weird. And it's almost like a week and a half apart. I think here it comes out. Fuck, it was something like I can't find it in the
It's
article.
alright. It's coming out.
Yeah, it comes out. Yeah, I don't know. Can't find it. But it comes out. Yeah, it's like a week and a half apart. I want to say it was the end of September.
Well, the last episode we talked about how Walmart fucked us with those pre-orders.
Yeah, so pre-order at Walmart.
No, let's not do that. Yeah, it seems cool.
But- Sorry. You have anything else you wanted to add, or okay? Bringing back to the sports thing.
Ah, sports.
There was something I saw.
Sports.
I lost the article. I couldn't read it. There's rumors, like there was talk about bringing like esports to like the Olympics in like
Yep.
2020,
2024.
2024. That's what it
Yeah,
is.
is what they want to do.
What do you think about that?
So
I think
I think
that's.
it's dumb.
I think it's kind of. I don't know. It's interesting. Might as well bring masturbating to the Olympics.
because
I mean,
people
it's already become its own big thing.
I mean, they're both couch
They don't really
activities,
need to be.
right?
like
Yeah.
watching any Olympic sport that I don't know anything about or any of the rules. I'm like, oh shit, that guy just did that, or oh she just did that. Like watching someone be good at Dota, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck am I watching?
What
like,
is this world coming to? Where I love video games, but I also love sports. I don't watch the Olympics to watch a Dota tournament. I
Think
will
about
watch
the
a Dota
typical
tournament if I
audience.
watch a Dota tournament.
listen, us four in this room, yeah, if I saw Dota on the Olympics, like NBC is broadcasting Dota, I'd be like, holy shit. But picture your parents like turning on that TV and they see some guy in a pair of Beats headphones on his PC, and then there's like a bunch of
He's
fucking
got Dorito stains all over his
there's a
top
bunch
his
of
t-shirt.
fucking goblins like hitting each other with swords. Like, what the fuck are they gonna think?
No, it's
That's true.
They're not marketing to the older crowd. No
No.
offense.
They
to my
have
parents. I
to.
love
The
my
only
parents.
people that
They're
watch
dying
the
sooner
Olympics
than I am.
anymore are old people.
Well, that's the thing. That's why they're trying to bring esports into it, and that's why they're trying to bring. What was the other one that was popular? 3v3 basketball. I think
Yeah.
they're going to bring the Olympics.
Yeah, I heard that.
They're
There's
trying
something
to
else,
speak
though.
to like a younger crowd, and I mean I get that in a way, but at the same time, they need to find a better way to fucking broadcast esports. I'm telling you that right now.
Yeah.
Like NBC is not going to be able to broadcast esports like they broadcast fucking the luge.
Well, a game
Like-
has to have the
Ooh,
tools
All
in
sports pick
place
that.
to broadcast a game. Like, if you have a spectator cam in your game, yes, it's easy to broadcast because, like Rocket League or Dota, you can pan to any player and go to an overhead map and watch what's going on kind of easily, but to the average viewer, like, who the fuck knows what's happening on the screen? But, like, for a
Of course
game
you
like
need it.
Call of Duty, you can't just, like, jump from player to player and, like, just shows every
Oh, yeah,
screen
'cause,
it would be at, it would be a gun on the screen. They're like, oh, that gun looks cool. All right, I'm going to switch channels.
No,
Like-
I think I got ready for the. This is gonna be the mind bomb of the episode right here.
All right.
There was once a time when technology, when new technologies come out, they eventually will surpass the old technologies and put them out of business. So now we're at the point where computers have overtaken the television in terms of entertainment. So
Yes.
televisions used to be. Think back to even when computers first came out. Computers were cool, but as a normal everyday user, you only had so much entertainment you get out of your computer. Only so much you get. Now we're at the point where, like, if a Dota tournament, the best place for to catch the audience you want and all that is on the computer. Because if you're a Dota fan, more than likely you have a computer or an IT asset of some sort, and you're going to those websites to watch it. If I'm on if your choice of technology for entertainment is just the television, normal cable television, you're not on there looking for a Dota tournament. You're on there looking for, Desperate Housewives or,
Yeah.
Deadliest Muff or Catch, whatever you call it.
Well, I also think, depending on where you live, it's going to depend on what you watch. If you're in, like, the Midwest or somewhere that doesn't have good ISPs, like, you're going to have to go to cable to get your entertainment.
Yeah.
If you don't have good, like, internet, like, wherever you are, you're not going to stream anything. So,
There's a demographic, and they're
Exactly.
trying to spread that. They're just going outside their demographic for people to.
but also, good internet costs a lot of money, which not a lot of people have.
No, but you're also probably not getting that far into gaming, like to the point where you're watching a gaming tournament,
Yeah.
a professional gaming tournament, if you already don't have some sort of connection with that.
Yeah. Also, like, I love Gears, but every time I watch Gears, the Gears Esports League,
Like you
like,
can't watch it.
it's fine, but, like, I watch, like, a half hour, and I'm like, all right, now I just want to play the game. I don't want to fucking watch these a-holes, like, win a bunch of money.
Yeah, no, that's very.
I
true.
want to win a bunch of money.
We
And
will once we get big.
yeah,
We're good enough. We're good enough to play in Gears MLGs.
Me and you, yeah.
yeah, not me.
No, I mean,
Unless maybe if I get drunk again. No, never mind.
Drunk
that good,
Esports League. I want to see
You.
drunk esports.
hey,
I have a bone to pick with you in Gears of War.
You
oh,
Oh, boy.
hold it. Wait.
The
And
last
now
bone.
we're sending it over
You
to
too, though.
entertainment.
You too, though.
Yes, sir.
what's your bone to pick with me?
For the love of God, stop using the Enforcer SMG. It's garbage. It's
Okay, whoa.
garbage.
I used it
If he's
one
fucking
match.
with Gears.
That was the match we lost.
We lost plenty more than that.
Nope. You're crazy.
No,
And The bone I have to pick with you.
I don't know. How
You
to
said the original Lancer is garbage.
Oh my
You're
god.
garbage.
Jake
I
is
am
going on a
garbage.
Gears rant.
That is one of the best guns in the fucking game.
Brad, send us
I'm
home.
not good at the game. I'm not good at the
Brad,
game.
send
And
us
if I'm-
home.
if
Jake's
I'm
going
the-
on
I
a
don't
rant.
know.
I'm the engineer in Horde mode. That's the
Oh
only
my
gun I get.
God.
I get that and
They're
the
getting
dash.
pissed.
If you're the
Send
engineer
it.
in Gears and we're playing Horde mode, here's what you have to do.
All right, we're
I start off with a freaking Enforcer.
You start off with the Enforcer.
Yes.
Fine, use it. Get that fucking Fabricator to level 2 so you can buy some other fucking guns.
All
Shut
right,
it
we're
down,
wrapping
Brad.
it up here on the Pixel Force podcast.
Oh
Corey,
my
final
God.
thoughts. Corey,
Oh,
what do you
wait,
got?
wait.
Jake
Oh
is
yeah, I
gonna,
want.
Alright, so what the heck is
No,
this?
Jake
What
is
the heck
gonna
is that?
stab us. Jake is gonna stab us.
Alright, so this is all that we have written on the board. Is Mario human?
Okay, so Kotaku went to New York City and asked a bunch of random people whether or not they think Mario's human, and the
Oh,
general
God.
consensus that they came up with is that Mario is a human in the same way that Homer Simpson is human, like in their respective universes. So in Mario's universe, Mario's a human.
No, he's
Yeah.
not. Haven't you seen the Mario Odyssey trailer? He's in a city. New
When
York
he-
City is filled with people like you and me. Mario would be like a midget compared to you. Jumping on your head
So
and
he's an
taking
Italian midget,
shits
so what?
everywhere.
Fire shits. Fire shits.
But yeah, that's
We-
If you
really
saw someone shooting fire and eating mushrooms, you wouldn't call him a human.
Somebody said
Called
Mario has
awesome.
transformed so much from Mushroom Kingdom magic at this point, it's probably safe to say he was formerly human.
Who said that?
So, I don't know, some fucking random guy.
Well, fuck that guy.
Tim Rogers.
Is that Mr. Rogers?
Sure, it's his bouncing baby brother.
Oh.
But that's it on that. I just thought
Alright.
that was interesting.
Fuck
Wanted to
it.
share.
Send it home.
All right, ship it. Corey, what are your final thoughts?
My final thoughts
yeah,
are
yes.
that Mario is not human. He's a fucking android.
All right, Zach, final thoughts.
My final thoughts is, Jake, there's nothing wrong with the freaking Enforcer.
Oh, okay. Jake, final thoughts.
I could really go for some ramen right now.
My final thought, T.J. Miller, come back from the Emoji Movie and start putting out good comedy skits all over again. That's it for episode 14. Get the Pixel Force out of here. That's supposed to replace the F word. Goodbye.